There's nothing spookier than a shipwreck. Ooh, it's the ruins of the sea. Hello and welcome to the Battling Barrow and the first video of this year's Halloween month, the time of the year when we get a bit spooky, hence the greenness. This wasn't meant to be planned as the first video. I was meant to have this done pretty much in the summer, around the time we were playing War Rafts of Kron, but I ran out of time. And then I thought what I said in the intro bit sort of makes sense. Shipwrecks are the creepy, haunted ruins of the sea. They're quite spooky, so I'm gonna go with that. Why we're kicking off with this video. First thing I'm going to do is take 2 pieces of 1 inch, unless you've got 2 inch thick foam. I'm going to cut out, I'm going to use my old boat I made, the very first boat I made, and trace around that for the front part and the back part. If not, just draw a front part of a ship and a back part of a ship and cut these out. This is great for using up scraps of foam, so I'm just going to do the front and back. I will then glue them together. If you've got 2 inch foam, you don't need to. I've only got 1 inch foam, so I'm going to just glue these together and leave them to dry. Once they're dry, I'm going to come in at an angle and cut them out so they look like they're coming out of the ground. Or I would if I remembered to turn on the hot wire cutter. Well, I've got it here, I've got it at about a 45-degree angle, so it's, yeah, about that. So I'm just going to cut through. Okay, I am going to add some sides in using some of this lovely cheap foam that doesn't have any paper onto it. I've engraved a wood texture onto it. It's seen this done before. Coming with a ruler, do the large planks. Coming with a wire brush to do the wood grain texture. The floor is going to be done out of cardboard. I just trace around the pieces and I will cut those out. They also get a good texture in. These are then all glued into place, the floor first and then the sides. I've got these little pins here with some little ball knobbly bits on the end. I'm just going to poke these through to add a bit of detail to the front part of the ship. And with that, it's painting time. It's Mod Podge and brown paint. And now some of this lovely horse tone rowing from coat to arms. This is great for giving a weathered wood effect. My absolutely favourite and a go-to of mine. Don't do what Donnie does here. Go against the grain. Kev, you past idiot. Anyway, it worked. It looked good, so ho-hum. I'm going to come in with some slightly watered down PVA and paint it all around the parts that would be touching the floor. And I am going to dip that into some sand. And with that, a little shipwreck, simple shipwreck is done. You can make this obviously way more detailed, adding more into it, but just to get you going for a quick, easy shipwreck, this is your ticket. Let's have a look at it set up. And before we do, I'd like to take the time to thank you all for watching to these videos. It means a lot to me. Thank you for subscribing to all the people that do. Thank you for liking and commenting. I love reading comments and commenting back. Sometimes a bit slow at it because I have a full-time job and sometimes it involves computers. So once I've finished doing my full-time job, the last thing I want to do is look at another computer screen. But I do enjoy reading them. Thank you for that. Thank you for all the patrons that basically pay for all the materials. Sometimes it doesn't seem a lot, but XPS foam and things like that in this country are really expensive, which is weird because I'd have thought Britain want to isolate their homes because it can get quite cold in the winter. Going off at a tangent now. Anyway, let's have a look at it. But thank you. I'm really grateful to everyone that watches these videos and likes and what have you. Let's have a look at it set up. Till the next video, guys. Stay safe. Take care.